Hey y'all, welcome to Homemade the Hood Way. And what do I have up my sleeve for y'all today? Ooh, y'all gonna love it. It's my stuffed bell peppers. I have some minced garlic, some Italian seasoning, some of that olive oil, and that salt and pepper. That long grain wild rice, you're just gonna pretty much use the back of that, read it, make it, and you got it going on. Got an onion there for you, my favorite marinara sauce, that Bertolli. Tillamook triple cheddar blend. Y'all, this is that cheese. A little bit expensive, but worth every penny. Got that ground turkey for y'all today. That standard pack, 1.3 pounds. And y'all, to round this out and to make this meal beautiful, we got our peppers, y'all. Our multicolored peppers. Not only is it going to look great in that pot, but it is going to taste yummy in your mouth. Let's get it. Let's go. First thing we must do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees, and then we are going to prepare our wild rice just like the box tells us to. This rice is super simple because all we needed to do was add the seasoning that was included, add a tablespoon of our butter and some water, and then we're going to turn our stove on high to get this water boiling. For this recipe, I only needed one small onion, but since I had a large one, I just cut it in half and used that instead. To prevent myself from crying, I refrigerate my onion. I've noticed that if the onion is cold, I can usually cut it without my eyes welling up so much. Otherwise, I have to cut some, then step away because these things tear my eyes up. Y'all comment down below and tell me if y'all can cut an onion without crying. Now that our rice is boiling, we can turn our stove down low, put our top on, and let our rice finish cooking. Next, we're going to take a large pot and fill it up about two-thirds of the way. Then we're going to take that pot and turn it on high so our water can begin to boil. Now we're going to turn our attention to our peppers. We're going to remove the core and clean out some of the inside. We're going to rinse all of our peppers, making sure that we remove all of the seeds inside. Once all of the seeds have been removed, we're going to place them into our large pot and allow this to come to a boil. Once this starts boiling, we're going to let it go for about 5 minutes. The reason we boil the peppers is so that it will accelerate the cooking process. Our peppers have now boiled for 5 minutes, so we're going to remove them from the heat, then replace our pot with our pan so we can preheat for the next step. We're going to remove our peppers from the water and place them face down on our paper towels. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to our preheated pan, then add our onion and 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, and I'm going to allow this to saute for 1 minute. The reason I only allow this to saute for 1 minute is because I do not want my garlic to burn. Once that minute passes, I'll add the ground turkey. Now, if you prefer, you can certainly use ground beef instead, but I use turkey because it's a healthier choice, but also because it doesn't taste any less delicious. So why not, right? I'm going to thoroughly combine the onion and garlic and the ground turkey. And once I feel it's properly mixed, I'll add my lid and I'll allow it to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then I'll stir it around and allow it to cook again for another 3 to 4 minutes or until all of the pink is gone. As you can see, all of the pink is gone, so I'm just going to take my spoon and gradually chop up the meat and just make sure it's in little pieces. Here I'm showing you that yes, there is juice from the meat in the pan, but there is no need to strain it because our stove is on high and this juice will evaporate from the pan. If this were ground beef, you would need to strain it prior to proceeding to the next step. I'm going to add 1/2 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and also 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Then stir that in and allow it to cook for an additional 2 minutes. Once the 2 minutes is up, you should notice that all of the juice inside of the pot has completely evaporated. At this point, we're going to add our wild rice. This recipe calls for 2 cups of wild rice, and here I'm just showing you that the box that I prepared is exactly 2 cups. Once all of the rice has been added, we're going to thoroughly mix this into our ground turkey. I've removed our pan from the heat, and now I'm going to add 2 cups of my favorite marinara sauce from Bertolli. You can most certainly use any type of marinara sauce you desire. And just like the rice, we're going to mix this sauce in until it's well combined. And now it's time to add our cheese. Y'all, I'm going to add about a half a cup and then stir this until it is completely blended in or until that cheese is melted. Once the cheese has completely melted in the rice, I'm going to take a large pan and add about 1 teaspoon of olive oil and lightly spread it on the bottom and sides so our peppers won't stick. Our ground turkey mixture is ready, so I'm going to take each of the peppers and fill them up and place them neatly inside of the pan. Y'all, this is one of my favorite meals. My husband absolutely loves this. Matter of fact, once we completely ate this, the next day he requested that I make it again. So, definitely a fan favorite. After all of the bell peppers have been filled, you're going to place this in the oven and bake it for 25 minutes uncovered. All right, y'all, it's been 25 minutes. So now we're going to remove these peppers from the oven and do my favorite part, add that cheese to the top. How much you add here is completely up to you, but I just like to add enough so that each pepper is covered. Once we've added our desired amount of cheese, we're going to place these peppers back inside of the oven for an additional 5 minutes. And there you have it. Beautiful, ain't it? Y'all comment down below and tell me what you think. Y'all are going to love these, I promise. As always, to all of my cooks out there, even if you're brand new, after you've made this meal, remember to add chef to the front of your name because, baby, you are a chef today. I appreciate you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe as it helps my channel grow and it helps me to continue to create great content for y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video.